we're going to go to the state treasurer. We have two challengers for that seat, and that would be Mr. Vincent Coe and Trav Robertson. So Trav, why don't you start us out?
Whoa.
I'm going to stand up here so everybody can see me. Thank you. I'm a little more vertically challenged. You know, coming up here tonight, I can't help but remember Jody of, Mike Evatt and Maxie Duke. The only two Democrats that have ever convinced me to chase a greased pig at hillbilly days. My name is Trav Robertson. I'm running for treasurer of South Carolina. I was born and raised in Anderson. My mom was a public school teacher of almost 48 years, and my dad was a clinical psychologist who ran the Anderson Oconee Pickens mental health centers. They taught me what it was like to live on a school teacher's budget, and they recognized that if you spent too much, you were going to have to sacrifice somewhere. And raising 3 kids on a tight budget, things could get out of whack. Grady Patterson, the longtime state treasurer, taught me how to manage the South Carolina State Treasurer's Office when I worked for him. Right now, people are hurting. People are trying to survive on ends meet. The fact is, chicken is going up, the tank of gas is going up, a dozen eggs, the pack of chicken that I used to buy for $15 is now almost $30. And we pay Curtis Loftus $165,000 a year. We give him a defined benefit retirement. We give him health care. We give him dental. We give him eye care. And you and I, as I filled up that tank, and they've heard me say it, the $67.31 I paid to get up here, we give Curtis Loftus a free gas card. Because we give him a free car. And he has one job, and that is to put our money in the right bank account, manage that money, make a little bit on it, and go to the Board of Economic Advisors and the General Assembly and say, this is exactly how much money you have to appropriate in your budget. He lost $1.8 billion, and we give him a free car to do one job. Ladies and gentlemen, if I'm your treasurer, I will make sure that we bring financial integrity, financial stability back to the state treasurer's office. I'm asking you for your vote. I'm asking you for your support, because our communities are growing at such a rapid rate that we have to have a treasurer who can get rid of the Securities and Exchange Commission investigation, and a treasurer who can find $1.8 billion. Because the simple truth is this: he doesn't deserve another free car. Curtis can't count. I'm asking for your vote and your support in June. Thank you very much. It's good to be back home in the outstate.
Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. So I was in Greenwood last weekend, and I took it there, and I'm taking it back here. Fired up? Fired up? All right, all right, all right. It is an honor to be here with you all this evening. My name is Vincent Coe, and I'm also running for the office of treasurer. This is a unique time in not only our state's history, but I think on the national level. And I have not seen louder. Oh wow! I've never used it. Folks tell me. Okay. All right. All right. Can you hear me now? All right. So again, Vincent Coe, and I'm running for state treasurer. I am from Darlington, South Carolina, born and raised here in the state, and I am just blessed and fortunate just to have the opportunity to be on the ballot to hopefully become your next treasurer. Hopefully I'll be the first African-American treasurer that has been voted in this office since post-Reconstruction. Looking forward to, we can do that. So a little bit about myself. I'm a former bank examiner, and I do want to just take a moment I'm not a politician, but I've certainly worked in state government. That's how I started my career. I started off at the Lieutenant Governor's Office on Aging during college, and I worked for the Office on Aging, and I helped seniors and people with disabilities. And I say that because we talked a little bit about that earlier, about we needed to get back to talking about people first. People first language. People first. It's the people who we are trying to represent. I have a set of skills that is unique. Former bank examiner with the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation. I worked on Wall Street. That's how I started my career. And I left South Carolina and went away and got enough skills and thought I'd bring it back home to the state of South Carolina. As was mentioned about the Office of Treasurer, let's just go and let you guys know, the current treasurer was voted to be removed from office by the Senate last year. That's a fact. You guys can look that up. He was voted to be removed. The House didn't take it up, and because the House didn't take it up, they decided to put it into the hands of the citizens. So we're putting this in you guys' hands. It's time for this gentleman to go home, retire, because you all have 1.8 billion reasons to vote for Vincent Coe. 1.8 billion reasons to vote for Vincent Coe. Y'all can check out my website, vincentcoesc.com. And I have my bank, my bag, I forgot I have my little pen on. I'm the vice president of a bank in Greenville, South Carolina, so my career has been in banking. I know banking, I know how to make the numbers add up for South Carolina families. That's why I'm running. I'm not running for another title. I've had titles. I'm running to help the people of South Carolina, and together we will move forward together. Fired up? Fired up?